Okay, y'all. I ordered some locking hitch pins for the Toyota 4runner and for the 2025 Tacoma. I found out immediately that that it wasn't going to work. They wasn't long enough. It wasn't the standard size that came on the third gen Tacoma or the 21 Tundra that I had or any of that. The receiver hitch is really, the box is really wide. It's still a 2-inch hitch, and it fits all the 2-inch stuff you put in there. But because the box is so wide, you need practically a 4-inch pin. Now, both of these vehicles came with one of these in the glove box, and let me just show you how this measures out. I'm gonna put the little pin on there like that and give my little handy dandy Harbor Freight measuring thing, and look at this. So I don't know if you can see that, but that's like from where it bends to where the cotter type pin goes in is like 4.5 inches. It's really wide. So I ordered a really nice locking hitch pin from a company. It's too short. It wouldn't work. So then I ordered some more. I'll put a link under the video in the description to what works. This is a nice locking hitch pin. I got 2 of them for a fair price. You can look it up and do your own research. But, you can put in that you drive a 25 Tacoma or whatever, and it'll list all these parts, but you really got to know your stuff or it won't fit. So, this right here, let me show you. This here is the pin I got. I don't know why they have to put this warning sticker on there. It's just a disclaimer. But anyways, so it has this really nice, strong, it's heavy, has this little cap on the end, has a Coke machine type key. It goes in there. You just turn it to the right. It pops off. This has a little gasket in here. I would oil this up or grease it up before you put this on a vehicle, especially if you live in a salty area. But you should still be able to get this off. Just check this cap every now and then and make sure it's on there, but so this is the nice pin. There's really not much to this installation. I already put one on the Tacoma, but let's go ahead and install it anyways. And let me just show you how wide that box is down there. Okay, folks. So here's the pin. I'll pull this out. There you go. You can see that. That's just a pin. And I'll save this for, whatever. I'll probably keep it in the vehicle just in case. And, if you look at that, this box here, it's a very substantial piece they put there. See how it's kind of bulky and square? There's nice places to put your chain. I think they did improve on the hitch. When it comes to, it's really wide on these, on the Tacoma and this. I think they did that just to protect it. If somebody hits this, they're going to be hitting that receiver because it's wide now. It's not narrow, especially on the Tundra. It was kind of narrow. So yeah. Anyways, so take your little key here and you flip it, you pop this out, you slide this pin in all the way in, put this here, and and that's it. Goes on just like that. It's not going anywhere. And you got 2 keys. So, you can put one on your keychain or put one in the glove box. Just put it somewhere where you can find it, because sometimes, you lose these things. I don't hear, there's a little bit of wobble to this, but I don't hear that when I'm driving around. So, let's check this out. Okay. So now you see that pin right here. This is where the key goes in. All the way over here is this thing. So you can see that. And you see this box. This box is so wide, but it still has inside. It's just a regular 2-inch. They really beefed up this on the 4runner and the Tacoma. And, as you can see, I don't know if you can see underneath. There's my tiny little spare. I want to get a full size soon, but this hitch goes all down the bumper. I mean, they've really reinforced it. So, anyways, so there it is. Looks good. It's wide. Remember, it's wide. It's 4.5 at least. Let me get those exact measurements. Hold on just a second. Okay. So if I measure this box across the top, the plate facing me, that's 4.25. Okay. This box underneath here is 3.5. So the pins need to at least accommodate. That means this pin, which fortunately the older pins that worked with the other trucks didn't work, but this one they actually supplied one. It is from the cotter pin to the bend is about 4.25. So you got to be able to clear that. So, like I said, this is 3.5 across the bottom. It's got to be at least that. The other locking pin just wouldn't fit, just wouldn't do it. But this does. So when you buy a new Tacoma and you buy a new 4Runner, it'll come with one of these. It'll be in the glove box or under the storage seat in the Tacoma or somewhere. But they'll put this in there. But works great. Here we go. Nobody can steal my little lighty things that light up. We're good to go. That's where we're at. God, this spare tire is garbage on here. On the Tacoma, I got a on the Tacoma, I got one convenience package. Okay, that was offered, and I got the on the 4Runner. There was no convenience package. There was nothing you could add, even online, to this vehicle in the SR5. In the Tacoma SR5, you could add JBL stereo with parking sensors, and you could add on to that, and it would be a few $100s more, and you get $300 or $400 more. You'd get heated seats and a heated steering wheel. Well, I don't need this. I don't need that in this climate. It's freaking humid and hot every day and mild in the winter. We don't even get snow anymore in the mountains. So one thing though, I did get with the Tacoma for $80. I got what they call a full size spare. Now the Tacoma came with 245, so did the 4Runner. 245 like 70-17s or some little tiny car tire. Sold those right away. So this spare would be full size for that, but it's still an actual, seems like, just an actual tire and a steel rim. This on the 4Runner, I couldn't get that option, so I got this little aluminum thin wheel with a little thin tire and a type of tire it's only good for 50 miles at or 30 miles at 50 miles an hour, whereas the other tire I could drive as long as I wanted. But anyways, that said, remember that when you're looking at the two vehicles. Now, this 4Runner, it's really what I wanted. So in the SR5, so I will add parking sensors and I will add a front camera to it. The Tacoma doesn't have that, doesn't need it. It's got parking sensors. So I'll either do parking sensors or a front camera on this 4Runner. Now they do come with the traffic alert behind them. So your bumpers will pick up if somebody's walking behind you or stuff like that. So it's kind of neat. But anyways, I'm rambling on here. So anyway, so these hitch pins, it's great. They do a great job. I'll put links under the video in the description, and I'll do a video soon on the comparison between these vehicles and the option packages. Now, you have to remember the 4Runner comes out of Japan, and I believe the Tacoma is made in Mexico. So there's some differences, part suppliers and stuff. I noticed even though the front from the front seats up is identical, the seats in the 4Runner you can't lower as much as you can in the Tacoma. So if you like that really low, layback feeling, the Tacoma is a great ride for that. The 4Runner, you're about an inch higher. So it's still comfortable, but I like to get low. So anyways, that's what I got. And I just wanted to share these locking pins with you. So check them out. And I will see you next time. See you.